everyone and welcome back to the review. Today we're talking about episode 7 of what's this? Smoking behind the what's this? The convenience store with you. I'm sorry, I butchered the name, but we for those not we because me I've been watching it episodically weekly, but for those who watched the 12 special episode that dropped on Crunchyroll or dropped on anywhere, you guys I think I would say you guys are finally like because we have finally have you guys have finally had a new episode. Episode 7 is now like it's actually continuing the story that left off because if you remember the 12 special episodes were 6 episodes that were cut into 12 parts, I think. Yeah, they were cut into 12 parts. Anyway, let's get into the episode. How was the episode? Like I was the episode was phenomenal. This episode was chill, was always like every each and every one of the episodes are always funny, but this episode was on another level. I did enjoy it very much. I wish I could have talked about episode 6 because I when I watched episode 6 I was so freaking frustrated with when that random guy just started like yelling at Yamada. Like I literally wanted to put the screen of like my computer, but it is what it is. So let's get into the episode. Well, how was it like? Let's talk about it bit by bit. Now we are the episode. I would say most of the all of the episodes. This episode entirely we didn't have Yamada because she was doing her promotion what's it, exam. I thought she was being promoted to management, which I didn't like. Like yeah, I want her to like make more money. I want her to like be up and stuff. But the reason I didn't like it is because Sasaki wouldn't be able to see her in cashier, and we wouldn't even be able to see her in cashier. Like that was kind of hurting me. But I think the exam that she was taking was just to increase her set rank. After increasing her rank, I doubt like much things have changed. Like you know what's this? She will still be a cashier, but she'll have more pay, which I'm glad because it wouldn't be the same if we didn't like get to see Yamada each and every episode. We didn't get to see her for 2 whole weeks, and damn, like like in anime time that was like I don't know a single episode, but for Sasuke that was weeks of like having a stressful day, then going to the store to see Yamada and finding she's not there. Like in this scene, you can clearly see like dude was disappointed. I'll be disappointed too. Like my main motivation right now is not where it's supposed to be. I would be very disappointed, but it is what it is. He when Tayama told him about like what's happening with Yamada, he understood because he wants what's best for Yamada and he would do anything for Yamada. The part of the episode that you know had me giggling and cheering like a little kid was this part where each one of them was writing each other supporting message. Yeah, he was writing it to Yamada, but Tayama is Yamada. Anyway, when uh the thing that was is like when Tayama wrote was this one I like it was in Japanese, so I didn't even know, I didn't know what it read, but I presume it was like a heartfelt message, not a heartfelt message. I think it was a message talking shit about the boss because when he read it he did laugh, and like remember past few episodes when I said that the boss is somewhat okay? God damn, was I wrong? Because that guy is the freaking worst. Like he does everything in his power to just to yell at Sasaki, and that shit frustrates me. Like, and I like my main question was it wasn't my main question, but like it was like a side thought. Like, why can't Sasuke leave work? But he's been in the game for so long, and black companies in Japan, if you quit from a company, then they'll blacklist you from like other companies. So it's like a lose lose situation. You lose a job, you lose your way of living. So like Sasuke right now is just thugging it through, and yeah, and I freaking love that they don't draw this motherfucker in his whole proportion because I would be damned if I see his eyes. Like he looks like a basket. I'm glad he's bored. I'm glad he's bored because what the freak? Like I remember was it episode 4? It was yeah. It was between episode 4 and episode 5. This motherfucker went on a vacation without letting each and any one of the staffs know. where they had to like now scramble to get work done, and they were able to get work done because Sasaki was doing most of the work, was spending all-nighters. And I love, like I said, I always love this guy. He was helping out Sasaki, doing also spending all-nighters. But like Sasuke did 14 days of all-nighters where he was going midnight back home, waking up around like 6, and then repeating that cycle again. And once that cycle was done, he didn't get a vacation. Yeah, he did get a vacation, but like that was like 2 days or 3 days after. Like, freak this guy. Like, I'm not like, I doubt the company. I don't know what's with this guy. Like, I don't know what's with black companies. Like, why are you forcing your employees to work crappy hours for crappy pay? And you are so freaking annoying to the point like he yells Sasaki for everything. Like, there was a client that Sasaki was talking to, but I don't know what happened, but the manager got the end of it, and he started yelling at Sasaki for something that he didn't do. Like, he takes his frustrations out on his employees. Like, freak this guy, to be honest. Just freak this guy. Anyway, Dama is Dama is Dama was fun this whole episode. This episode just made me love Tama more than I actually ever did, because even though she always tries to tease or say Sasaki, even though she fails, it always brings up some cute and wholesome moments, because she's trying her best. They're both having fun. They're both having a conversation, which kind of break. I know this is, I'm talking about episode 7, but like episode 6 was out. It was hard shot. It was a bit sad because when we kind of learned that Sasaki had a lung problem, which turns out was fake. It was really sad for me. I was like, yo, is he really gonna die? Is he gonna stop smoking? Because Diamond's media thought was, is he gonna stop? Was Yeah, he was gonna stop smoking, but like her media thought was he won't be coming over to like smoke with her, because even though they talk to us this together as Yamada, it's only like for a couple of minutes, couple of seconds, and that's just a basic greeting. So like, it was sad. It was really sad. I didn't know what to do, and last episode we were this close for Diamond telling was this Sasuke that she is Yamada, but you know after she kind of heard the news that he's fine. She didn't want to do it because uh, was it probably embarrassment, or maybe she just, my head canon is she wanted to keep teasing him more, or she was upset that he was going he told her that he was going to die, he was not going to smoke with her and whatnot. But anyway, it was hard for, I really do love the slice of moments with and yeah, was this Diamond, because we don't really spend many slice of life moments with Yamada. We we get some here and there, but like the like couple like 2 to 3 minutes short. But we spend more time with what's this Diama, and each every interaction that we have is always heartwarming. Like, I never thought that there was this the story got still, because each episode, every time we go meet time, we have something different to talk about. We have some new interactions that are like genuinely the best interactions that we have in the story. Oh yeah, we also got to learn a fun fact about what's this Tayama. It turns out she's, I wouldn't say deathly scared, but she is very scared of ghosts, because she was trying to scare what's this Sasaki with like, there's a rumor that there's a ghost in the sorry, at the back of the store, and she was trying to like scare Sasaki, but which I was shocked, because like Sasaki is a blubbery mess. Like, he's always shy. He doesn't really talk much. Like, I thought he would be like really scared of ghosts, but it's the opposite. Tama is the one who was scared of ghosts, and this scene was really really just awesome, because my headcanon is, Sasaki was willing to protect her if there was an actual cause, if there was an actual attacker, because I won't like, came right in front of it. He was willing to take the risk if something was really really bad to happen. And then we had Tama, who kind of felt like the whole, because she was scared of a ghost, but then she was trying to scare was this Sasuke of a ghost. She ended up being scared of said ghost, and the said ghost turned out to be, was this, a dog. It was just funny. Uh, I really love the manager, because the manager is just the same as me, because this whole thing between Tayama, Yamada, and Sasuke, this is all contact to her, and to me, this is great contact to me as well because I am loving this, and like she was upset, like she was like, I goddamn, I miss some great contact, and she did, but like I don't know, she does ask Tayama to get the dates. I doubt Tayama kind of tells her like juicy dates. I hope she gets to see some juicy dates because I'm having fun with the content right now, and I feel like she'll be gushing and cheering if she kind of sees some of the content that we're having right now. Overall, this was another amazing episode of Smoking Behind the Supermarket with you. Like I really want to find an acronym, but I'll stick with the long name. But overall, an amazing episode. I really enjoyed. I'll give it like a 10 out of 10. Solid plot, the slice of life is amazing. The slow paced romance is phenomenal. Like I can never wish anymore. Like I couldn't ask the story to give me more because the things that it's giving me right now is more than enough. Like like for most romance animes, I would like for them to be drama, but for this, like I feel like like having drama would even ruin the whole story. So like I hope the story continues going in the same direction. I hope we get to see more of Young the next episode because we didn't see her actually interact with Sasuke because we only saw Tama interacting with Sasuke because she smokes with him. I know, and I hope Sasuke gets to talk to Yamada outside of work because I feel like that would be genuinely great content because I want to see how their interaction goes. I want to see how Yamada reacts to Sasaki. Overall, great episode. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. I'm Hunter, and I'll see you in the next one.